y'all. Welcome back to Dragon Pit TV. I'm Dragon Lou.
I'm Nay Lee.
And I'm Roger Cortez.
Mr. Cortez is in the building, people.
This is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Like we promised, we was going to hit you back with how we classify movies and also how we rate them. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you a lowdown real quick on how we do that.
Pretty much we're going to be coming at y'all kind of in the style of Cisco and Ebert, but with a totally different twist and from a totally different dimension, because for the simple fact we're going to be categorizing and critiquing one genre, which are the wuxia or martial art flicks.
Not only that, it's us, baby. Come on. Mr. Cortez, people. Come on. That right there is totally different than what you're used to and what you've seen before.
Indeed, indeed.
You got your modern classics.
Your action classics.
And we got traditional classics. What we can do is kind of tell you about what that means to us.
A modern classic pretty much is a movie that is pretty much made between the time frame of the mid to late 80s to the present day. This is one of the biggest categories because a whole lot fall under it. But some of the elements of a modern classic is that although it was made in the present day, they go back to the dates of the traditional movies when things were at the 1800s and things like that. We're working it with a bigger and higher budget, and we're working with better special effects. Last but not least, there's actors that a lot of us know more of versus what's in the next category.
And speaking of the next category, the one that's nearest and dearest to my heart, we got traditional classics. And what those films are movies done, like you said, back in the 1800s. I mean, stuff that's all about the Shaolin times and about all the turmoil in China. You know, things going on with the Shaolin Temple and all those systems. One of the greatest things about that genre is some of the films. You know, we're talking about movies like Fist of the White Lotus. We're talking about movies like The Five Avengers from Shaolin. I mean, there's tons of movies, which makes it just get ready, people. That's gonna be huge. Believe it.
Well, I'm gonna be brief. We have the action classics such as Transporter, Matrix. I go farther than that. I like the Transporter because they look, dress, and act like us. And it's got a lot of modernity with the components.
Category of what we will be critiquing now, our rating system.
Ratings, people.
That's interesting within itself.
Real easy. Cisco and Ebert give thumbs up. Some people give 5 stars. But we gonna keep it martial arts. We gonna give you a yin yang. So that's 3 of us. So if your movie is good, a classic, you get 3 yin yangs. If it's not, you might not. You might get 1 yin yang. You might get 2 yin yang. You might get
a yin
or yang or yang. So please believe we're gonna be real with it. Another thing about it, we're gonna judge it in 3 categories. We're gonna judge the fighting of the movie,
special effects,
and the originality of the movie.
Come on,
it's got to be original.
It's got to. So that's the story, that's the plot, that's everything about the film. So in order to be considered an instant classic, you got to get 3 yin yangs in all 3 of those areas. Easy for some movies, right?
Yes,
I don't think so. I don't think so. Please believe it.
Man.
Indeed. And an instant classic will probably get 4 yin and yangs.
4 yin yang? I don't think it's a good yin. It's just an instant classic. I mean, it's films from modern genre, traditional genre, action genre. That's instant classics right now. I could name some, but we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll let you see what we think as we go.
So to wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Our next movie we're going to bring to y'all as soon as we can, possibly next week, and we think that Mr. Cortez is going to see.
Mr. Cortez, what movie shall we be analyzing and watching next week, sir?
I believe we should analyze Fist of the White Lotus.
Fist of the White Lotus.
It's a traditional classic.
Traditional classic. Yeah.
So stay tuned. Once again, this is Nay Lee,
Dragon Lou,
and Roger Cortez.
and thanks for watching.
Peace.